Welcome back everybody to Lonato and the South Garda karting circuit for coverage of the 2021 ROK Cup Superfinal, and it's time for two races for the price of one, with our Expert and Expert Plus classes going out. All of these drivers running on the ROK GP engine, and pretty much the same setups. The difference between Expert and Expert Plus is age-based, the Plus drivers being those of 45 years or older. And we've got 22 karts out there for this race, and a very, very competitive field to boot. Let's have a look at the grid then, ahead of the final. Renato Jada David, the 2020 champion in this category, will attempt to defend his title from pole position. Tino Donaday is alongside him on the front row. Tino Donaday also with the pole position in the Plus category. Gustavo Carrera from Argentina lines up on the second row of the grid and has been the stiffest competition to Jada David so far this week. The reason why he starts on the second row of the grid, his third heat, he had a bit of a technical problem, fell back in the middle phase of that race, but then came back strong, and as I say, has got the second row of the grid for his start. Martin Hudek is back for another go at this one. The Czech driver was a big factor last year, and expect him to be at the front again here today. Derek Wang from the USA starts on row 3 alongside Marco Chiari. Michele Zampieri and Jorge Matos are on row 4. Adrian Marcinkiewicz and Joe Krupi are on row 5, and Hello Ardito. There's a problem there for the 553 of Tino Donaday. So one of our drivers from the front row of the grid already in trouble. He's rolling now.
Starting now.
Hopefully be able to get back into position. Let's just go through the rest of the order. Row 6 is Ardito and Leonardo Marcelli from Brazil. Daniel Sayak and Wojciech Stadnik are on row 7. Gianluca Todeschini and Pablo Ceballos are on row 8. Miklas Dula and Nelson Chavez on row 9. Caden Goodrich and Mark Pavin on row 10. And we're due to have Glauber Granero and Marco Nanavecchia on row 11. Granero did have a significant incident though yesterday and is not taking the start.
He's not taking the start. But anyway, one of the main points for the Expert ROK and Expert ROK Plus is that for some of the driver we can't really see a difference between one and another. Oh, wait. There's a cart right outside. 515. It's Joe Krupi. Oh, damn. Joe Krupi's out of the race.
Joe Krupi, the Canadian, has broken down just in front of us here in the commentary box. You'll just be able to see his cart being pulled away in the top left of your picture. But that is a real shame for Canada's Joe Krupi. Was looking forward to this race. Was due to start P10 and is out before the green flag.
E allora vediamo la partenza. Expert ROK ed Expert ROK Plus. Jada David dalla pole a difendere il titolo. Tino Donaday per i Plus. Il primo dei Plus parte dalla seconda casella. 20 giri a disposizione. Vediamo se siamo subito pronti con la partenza. It's good to go.
We are indeed. 20 laps for the Expert and Expert Plus drivers. Into turn 2 they go. Donaday, I think, has got the lead off the start there, but fighting back is Jada David. Goes around the outside. There's a spinner towards the back of the field. We'll check who it is in a moment, but Renato Jada David has retained the lead here on lap number 1. Has got about 4 kart lengths ahead of Donaday. They're all trying to sort themselves out behind. Carrera trying to fight through from the second row of the grid, but that is the perfect start. That is just what the reigning champion wanted. Renato Jada David leads here in the Superfinal.
The guy who spawned was Gianluca Todeschini, that is waving his arms like, what happened? Like, you know. Anyways, let's go with the head of the race, end of lap 1, fine del primo giro, ed è Jada David a comandare davanti a Tino Donaday, autore comunque di una gran partenza, ma Renato Jada David si è ripreso molto ma molto bene dalla partenza. Donaday, Hudek, Carreira, Zampieri, Wang, Matos Chiari e Marcinkiewicz, con Angelo Ardito a chiudere la top 10. E adesso prova subito a grande lungo di 3 piloti praticamente che sono arrivati lunghi, credo sia il gruppo di Stardnik, Dula, Ceballos e Chavez, se non ho visto male. In ogni caso continua la bagarre dietro, ma lì davanti Renato Jader David sta cercando subito di imporre il suo ritmo alla gara. Sta a Donadei, Udek e Carreira a cercare di mantenerlo. Carreira forse quello che più di tutti insieme a Donadei nel corso delle manche ha dimostrato di poter recuperare.
It was Matos, Ardito and Macelli in that little meeting, shall we say, on the exit of turn number 5. So their races have definitely been compromised now. And there's a warning flag as well for Angelo Ardito for his troubles. Renato Jader David then leads by 0.4 of a second, but Tino Donadei at the moment, the quickest driver out there, was 0.2 quicker than Jader David last time around. 0.4 is the gap. Martin Hudek still there in 3rd place ahead of Gustavo Carrera. Michele Zampieri in 5th place, Derek Wang in 6th. Bit of a gap back then to Marco Chiari, apologies, who's 2nd of those in Expert Plus.
And for the 2nd times in a row, Tino Donadei was a little bit faster than Renato Jader David, but now the fastest on the track is Marco Chiari in P7, 49.6085. Davvero molto veloce la tornata di Tino Donadei, che per la 2ª volta consecutiva ha recuperato qualcosina, stavolta mezzo decimo a Jader David. Il più veloce in pista però è Marco Chiari, 49.684. E adesso anche da queste immagini con il drone possiamo apprezzare quanto vicini siano Donadei e Jader David.
Well, we know that Marco Chiari is quick over a single lap because he was the pole position award winner for the Expert Plus category. It was Carrera in Expert. The gap. And we talked a bit about this last year, and I think we're starting to see, you know, when everything's turned up to 11, seeing it here in this race in particular. Donadei, very strong, sectors 1 and sectors 2, but that crucial sector 3, which we've talked about, that in this style of race, a final, where it is all or nothing, he's stronger for me at the moment. Let's just see how they go on this lap, but that could be very important for Renato Jader David if he's got the stronger carts in the region of the circuit where when you're the leader, you have to be on the defensive.
Yeah, we saw that with Gian Pucui on vice versa thing. Oh, there's overtake Carrera over Udek. We saw with Gian Pucui, he knows he was faster in the last sector, so he attacked in the first one. So he knows that with some space at the end of the lap. Pablo Ceballos under investigation meanwhile.
Yeah, Ceballos currently in 16th place. Hello, by the way, to all the guys from the USA ROK Cup team. They've got a lot of representation in this race. Great to have them once again across here in Europe. And to all of them tuned in back home, I hope you're enjoying the racing. Lap 6 then. Renato Jader David continues to lead this race as down the inside goes Carrera. Big move from the Argentine driver, and that's 2nd place.
And it's like the 3rd lap in a row that Carrera just better and better every lap. Is always setting the fastest lap. Now it's 49.199. So Gustavo Carrera is really on the move.
He is indeed. And no groupings in this category, so all of these drivers have had plenty of opportunities to race against one another so far this week. Martin Hudek has got through past Tino Donadei for 3rd place. Donadei still leading in the plus category though. His nearest challenger is Marco Chiari in the 555. Look at this now, Carrera really closing in on Renato Jader David. Is he going to go down the inside? Yes, he is. Same move as he did 1 lap ago. And Argentina's Gustavo Carrera takes the lead.
It's a 10 seconds penalty for Pablo Ceballos meanwhile, but Carrera took the lead. Allora Carrera che in 3 giri veloci sorpassa prima Udek, poi Donadei e poi Jader David. Adesso comanda le operazioni. Se continua con questo ritmo, ha passato gli ultimi giri a fare costantemente 4-5, a volte anche 6 decimi meglio degli altri, quindi se davvero a questo passo gara nessun altro gli può stare dietro, rischia di scappare via nella seconda parte di questa corsa. Jader David ora deve provare a impedire ciò. Udek si è messo al terzo posto davanti a Tino Donadei.
How does Renato Jader David respond to this from Gustavo Carrera?
Can he? Because Gustavo Carrera had a huge pace in the last few laps, so the problem is that if he runs away now, it could be it.
The story of the heats, for those who weren't here on Thursday and Friday, Jader David took 2 of the 3 heats. Carrera took the other. They have been very evenly matched so far this week. Just keeping an eye on Michele Zampieri in 5th place. He's got about half a second over Marco Chiari. Here they are. And Derek Wang just behind there as well. Adrian Marcinkiewicz forming that second group of 4. And still a long way to go in this race, of course. We're not even at the halfway stage yet. This is lap 9 out of 20.
Of course, for Tino Donadei, it's still important to be there, even if it seems to me that he's like a little bit on his limit, because he's the first of the expert plus. The second one is Marco Chiari, but now he's in 6th place, and it's like 3 seconds and a half away.
Gustavo Carrera is extending this lead. It's 0.8 of a second, or it was 0.8 of a second over start finish last time around. But is he taking too much out of the kart? Is he taking too much out of the tyres? We'll be into the second half of the race after this lap. Renato Jader David has done a personal best sector 1, a personal best sector number 2. He's quicker at the moment on this lap than Carrera, but it's here in sector 3. This is the one that we've been talking about so far today. 14.555 Carrera, and yet he's quicker. It is all on that last sector. Carrera didn't set a personal best last time around in terms of sectors, but strung it together to put a 49.193. His pace is not slowing. Jader David, whilst quick, it's a 49.312 last time around for the American. He needs more if he's to close in this gap to Carrera. And to be honest, at this point of the race, Daniele, I think if you're Jader David, you're more concerned about what Martin Hudek's plans are behind you there in 3rd.
Don't know if he's already given up on get back on Gustavo Carrera, but yeah, that's for sure. You have to hear the sound of Martin Hudek kart right behind you, so you're a little bit concerned about it, because just staying there, you have some chance to get back on Gustavo Carrera, but if Hudek pass, it's over.
Derek Wang has got past Marco Chiari for 6th position. Chiari's still running in 2nd place though, and this is one of 2 races that we'll see Marco Chiari racing in today. We'll see him in the Super ROK category later on. Lap 12 out of 20. Another PB from Renato Jader David. Quicker than Carrera in sector number 1. But it's here in the tight, twisty, technical part with these 3 hairpins that all flow one into another. But Carrera is just able to hold the pace, and again, the second is above a second now.
Yeah, it is. This time, it's the first time that Carrera did a lap like the other ones, 49.4, because it was like 2, 3, or even 4 laps in a row that he set a piece on 49.2, 49.1. It was just too fast for Jader David, Udek, and Donadei.
And this is the thing now. The Argentine can go into a controlling state of this race, can just manage the kart around him and make sure that he can go through the second half of this race with no trouble. Tino Donadei very quick on this lap though. That's a fastest sector 1 of anybody so far, and a PB in sector number 2.
And he is the fastest of the group.
He is the fastest of the group, 49.228 from Donadei.
His best lap in this race. Maybe his setup, his tire pressure was good for the last part of the race. It could be a strategy, of course.
Nelson Chavez, by the way, is the biggest improver of the race so far, up 8 positions into the top 10. And just to go through the plus category, Angelo Ardito is still in 3rd place in that category. Ceballos is out of the race. Todeschini has had those troubles on the first lap of the race. But this pace from Gustavo Carrera wasn't able to be here in 2020 for obvious reasons, but it's just so strong, and he's back into the 49.2s. He's not getting slower. It is not coming back to Jada David, Hudek and Donaday. There's nothing that they can do about this at the moment. They're just trying to keep their eyes forward and hope that Carrera's pace starts to drop off in these latter stages.
Davvero poche speranze davanti a Jader David, Hudek e Donaday di arrivare a riprendere Gustavo Carrera, che sta impostando, dopo aver superato tutti e tre, un ritmo davvero pazzesco. L'argentino 49.2, 49.1 costanti, adesso ha girato un paio di giri sul 49.3, 49.4, ma ormai ha maturato 1 secondo e 3 di vantaggio, che diventa 1 secondo e 4 in questa tornata. Ancora una volta un decimo più veloce di Jader David, Hudek e Donaday, che ogni tanto sono riusciti in qualche picco. Donaday prima a fare 49.228, ma appunto picchi occasionali non riescono a mantenere quel passo, il che sta chiudendo i giochi per quanto riguarda il titolo di queste Superfinal 2021 a livello expert, anche se Jader David, Hudek e Donaday sono lì per il podio generale. Donaday per cercare di restare al comando delle operazioni per quanto riguarda la Expert Class, dando un'occhiata alla classifica parallela. Donaday al comando, Chiari al secondo posto e Ardito al terzo.
We're into the last quarter of this race. It's Carrera from Jada David, Hudek, Donaday, Zampieri, Wang, Chiari, Marcinkiewicz, Stadnik and Chavez. That is the top 10. On lap number 17 now of this 20-lap final. You're watching live coverage of the 2021 ROK Cup Super Final. Andrew Mather and Daniele Laspina on commentary duties for you here today. Marcinkiewicz has just set a personal best, 49.333, trying to get by Marco Chiari for 7th place overall. Looking back there is the group of Zampieri, Wang, Chiari and Marcinkiewicz. Vortex Stadnik there following in behind. And what's happened to Jada David? Jada David has had a very slow second sector.
He's out of the race.
He's out.
He's out of the race.
He's stopped.
Out.
And the reigning champion, the defence is over. And out there is Renato Jada David. What a shame. It's been a brilliant defence, but it ends on lap 18 of the expert final. And he will be absolutely gutted with that. I think, whatever it is, the mechanical issue has ruled him out, as Donaday was having a look there at Martin Hudek. This is now the fight for second place. Gustavo Carrera can breathe a little bit easier now. 2.7 seconds is the lead.
I guess there's the worst way to relinquish the title, I think. But of course, nothing Jada David can do about it.
Well, we definitely hope that Renato Jada David will be back here for 2022.
2 giri al termine e la svolta nella gara arriva con il ritiro per guasto di Renato Jader David, che sfortunatamente si deve accostare a bordo pista, il che rende ancora più tranquilla l'imminente vittoria che sta maturando per Gustavo Carrera, con dietro Martin Hudek e Tino Donaday, che a questo punto devono solo decidere l'ordine di arrivo sul podio. Sembra impossibile infatti che i due vengano insidiati. 2 secondi e 4 tra Donaday e Zampieri, che occupa in questo momento la 4ª posizione alle loro spalle. Poi c'è Derek Wang in coppia con Zampieri, Marciniewski un po' più staccato, quindi Chiari, Stadnik, Chavez e Matos a chiudere la top 10. Ed ecco che comincia per Gustavo Carrera l'ultimo giro, che potrebbe tranquillamente essere una parata per l'argentino.
Final lap for Gustavo Carrera. What a week this has been. Started proceedings competitively on Thursday with the pole position award and really took the fight to Renato Jada David. Jada David stepped it up, took 2 race victories, and before this race, last night you'd probably say Renata Jada David was the outright favourite for this class, but today, here in the Superfinal, Gustavo Carrera, after the disappointment and the worries of Heat 3 yesterday, has fought back, taken on this field and beaten all of them. Argentina's Gustavo Carrera becomes the expert ROK champion here at the 2021 ROK Cup Superfinal. Martin Hudek is second. Tino Donadei becomes the expert plus champion here at the 2021 ROK Cup Superfinal. Michele Zampieri in fourth overall. Derek Wang in fifth. Adrian Marcinkiewicz in sixth place. Marco Chiari is second in expert plus, seventh overall. Wojciech Stadnik in eighth. Jorge Matos in ninth. Ecuador ninth and 10th, with Nelson Chavez wrapping out the top 10. And Angelo Ardito is third in plus there. But there is your champion, your new champion for 2021, Argentina's Gustavo Carrera in the experts category. What a drive.
It's not champion, it's campeon, of course.
Yes.
Gustavo Carrera ha vinto la gara dell'Expert ROK con un grandissimo margine, una gara pazzesca. Ha preso e è andato via dopo la partenza, si è messo lì, ha recuperato su Hudek, ha recuperato su Donadei, ha recuperato su Jader David e poi se n'è andato, è scappato via senza che nessuno potesse più prenderlo. E allora campeon Gustavo Carrera, great victory from Carrera, a huge race for him, 3 seconds away Hudek at the end of the day, but that's a moving moment.
And this is one of the things I love about this category, because these guys, you know, they sacrifice a lot. They've travelled, you know, the number of entries that we've had from the Americas again here this year, in still very, very difficult circumstances to work and operate these carts and prepare them as well. And yeah, it makes it all worth it in this case for Gustavo Carrera, all that sacrifice, because he is now, as you say, the champion of the experts ROK category. Wow, what a race. And I think we've maybe got some highlights to show for you. You can see there that the next category is coming out. It will be the Super ROK final up next. And what a race for Tino Donadei as well, taking the plus category for those aged 45 and older, but finishing on the overall podium in the top 3 as well. Brilliant effort from the Italian here this week.
È stata davvero una bella gara quella dell'Expert ROK. Intanto, tra l'altro, non tralasciamo che Tino Donadei si è imposto nella categoria Expert Plus e quindi vince, anche se arriva terzo in assoluto.
Let's have a look at the highlights then of that Expert and Expert Plus final. The early stages, Renata Jada David led it out front. Apologies, I think that's one of the early races that we've got on the monitor at the moment.
Okay, you can say, oh, we're sorry, here we are.
Apologies there, small technical issue. We'll hopefully bring the Expert and Expert Plus highlights in a few moments. But as we say, the Super ROK category heading out now. This the category running the ROK DVS engine as opposed to the ROK GP engine in junior, senior and the Expert categories.